Hey everybody, welcome back to Building SouthLake number 56. Man, we're just flying by through all these episodes. So, of course, before we do anything, you guys know the routine by now, hopefully, unless you're new. But if you are new, we are going to do our subscriber of the week. And our subscriber of the week this week is actually a pretty long one. So it's flying here. Nope, this is a glass pane, not a sign. And wow, oh my god, we've already filled up that entire side? See, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more weeks until we fill this up. Ooh, I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do. Okay, so this one might have to be on a couple layers. So, Gene. Alright, so Gene, Paul. So P, A, U, L. And then Gene, Paul. And then this is where we're at. Oh, crap. Whoopsie daisies. Alright, let's type this in. Gene, Paul, P, A, U, L. Then hit enter. There we go. And then Yaxel. So capital Y, O, X, A, L, L. Okay. That's probably the longest one it's taken us to get everything set. So, John, Paul, Yaxel, thank you very much for watching. I went the wrong way. So, there's so many amazing things going on right now, mainly in the video game world, because there's so many good games coming out. Also, by the way, we're probably just going to continue working on the same office building from last week, because it's close to being done, and a lot of you guys actually like this design, and so we might just continue with it. This is what I did with the other side. Kind of just made this small area. I need to make a door going into what would be the second floor. I'm just not sure what I want to do with this area down here yet, but we can probably figure that out. Yeah, but Fallout 4 came out today at the time of this recording, and I'm actually really excited to get started playing that, and you guys are definitely going to see some actual videos coming out for that here pretty soon, which I'm going to be pretty excited to make for you guys. Now, I'm actually kind of ashamed to say this, but I have never played a Fallout game, because it was one of those games where I never really got into it, and like when it started, I guess, and I just never really considered it a entertaining game, because I never really saw anything about it too much. Not too many people really played it on YouTube, so I never really saw it too much, you know? Not until recently have I really started hearing about Fallout and just, you know, how massive a game it really is. There we go. And so I really am excited to see how the storyline actually is, because I do love open world games, mainly just because there's so much freedom. You know, there's a lot of stuff you can do, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff you can't do as well. So I like to see like what kind of things you can break a little bit, I guess, and see what you can do with the game, things you can do that might be either funny or just fun things to do. So like I said, you will probably see some videos coming out about that. And if it is co-op, Weeby Stranger and I know we will play it, because him and I are both been playing Xbox more often again. Mainly on the weekends, though, mainly because he has a new work schedule. I have work during the day. His work schedule is basically as soon as I get home, he goes to work. So there are a couple less videos with him during the week, but during the weekend we try to get, you know, a good amount of recording done. And alright, so that's clear. Now, how do we want to do this? I'm not sure if I just want to put brick in here with like a fountain or just a couple trees. How do I want to go about doing this? This is going to be actually kind of tricky, because it would need to be, it would have to go up to the next floor, so there'd be no point in having it go down, unless there was a bottom floor, which would make sense. Crap, so many decisions. We might just put in brick for now, and then we can kind of always change it later on. Lego saving, join the game. Can't build, but hey, you can look around all you want. And yeah, I see a lot of comments from you guys talking about how much you guys love building SouthLake, and it's actually really cool that you guys do like it. And I see a lot of you guys saying like you're the best person at making cities in Minecraft, to which, in my personal opinion, I don't think I am. I think I'm good at them, but I'm definitely not the best. But the fact that you guys do think I am the best, at least some of you, that is like a great compliment to me. And so I thank all of you guys for that, because I do put a lot of time into my cities, mainly by myself, just because I'm a very picky person, as you guys know. It has nothing to do with anybody. It's just, again, the fact that I am a very, very picky person. Just because, I mean, you have to think of it from my point of view. I've spent over a year on this map, building it by myself. Just for one person to come in and maybe ruin it, I don't really risk that chance all too much, as you can probably imagine. But as you guys, I mean, a lot of you guys know that. But I really do want to thank you guys for watching these videos. It is fantastic. And I'm happy that you guys get inspiration from them, which is the most important thing that you could probably get out of these videos. It's because that's what it's for. These videos are meant for you as a viewer to get your own inspiration for your own city maybe. And hopefully you can also like figure out where to start. Because that is the hardest part about making a city is, you know, where do I start and how do I know what to build first? And that's just one of the really tricky things about some of those, you know, things. But once you get past that first couple of stages, things kind of start flowing a little bit more smoothly. But then later on, it just gets into, all right, how do I not use the exact same design again? Because I used it like on the other side of the city. Now, even though they're separated, you don't want to use the separate or the, what am I thinking of? A same design too many times, you know? We might add some stairs there. My stairs, there they are. And okay, yeah, work was actually pretty good today. And I know I don't really talk about my work too much. Mainly just because it's just work, you know? I mean, it's just one of those things to where I enjoy my job. It's fun. But I don't really talk about it too much in videos. But yeah, work's been going pretty good. They've kind of slowed down a little bit just because it's that time of the season and that time of the year. We need quartz. Do we have any? We don't have any quartz? What? And some grass. And we'll replace this. So I'm thinking is maybe like this would be pretty good. Have one here. No, not right there. Oh, man. I swallowed down the wrong hole. Oh my goodness, down the wrong tube. Alright, maybe like this. That look pretty good. And just have like one piece of grass in the middle. Maybe even we'll add one more layer. So we have two instead. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. I'm not sure if I want to use stairs or not though. I mean, stairs I think would look a little bit better. Crap, there's so many tough decisions. You guys should help me make a decision. And I think that looks a little bit better. Yep, we're probably going to go with that instead. Looks a lot better, I think, with the stair. Alright, let's make sure they're even. Oh my god, I forgot to take my swiftness. What is going on with me today? First, I just don't know what I want to do. I swallow down the wrong tube. And then I don't even take my swiftness. Man, things are crazy today. Yeah, but going back to video games, we have Battlefront coming out next week on Tuesday. Again, that's actually like one thing I've never understood is why do games come out on a Tuesday? You feel like they would make more money if it was on like a Friday because then more people would be able to go out and buy it and then play it, you know? So I'm not sure like what started that whole started on Tuesday thing. To me that's kind of weird. And then we have one more right here. And it's even perfect. And this will be our last one. And then we can probably find some other things to add in. Maybe like some lights or some small things like that to kind of light up the place. Let's back up. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, it's not the greatest design ever by any means. But it's a start. Maybe what we'll do is we'll add one more here in the center. So that'd be perfectly in the center right there. And maybe, we could probably just add a tree like that in here. So let's add a tree. And we'll make our own because I don't really like taking a chance and seeing like a huge tree pop up. So we want oak wood. And then we'll probably let's use birch leaves. Alright, so we'll go probably like 2. So trees are actually a pretty important part to a city. And I've talked about this a little bit more recently, but I am going to be using more. I'm going to try to use a little bit more greenery when it comes to actually making these things, mainly because I don't really have hardly any trees in my city, and I do need more just because it's not realistic if you don't have any. So I definitely need to add some in because, like I said, I want my city to be as realistic as possible. I just have to figure out a way to incorporate the trees into what I already have. which I already have some things laid out for it. But again, I just gotta figure out like a design for the trees, because I like planning my things out a little bit more. And how's that tree? That's not too bad. Not the best tree I've done on the city, but it kind of works in that small area. So you walk down into this area, you know, you have some small little things that you can kind of walk around. And then you would come up, you could come up the stairs and go onto this small platform. And then we would have a door somewhere. Maybe we'll make the door, we'll use stone. What do we use for we need white glass panes. And we need black, I believe, is what we used. Also, what do you guys think of this little design for the skylight? I don't know. It's kind of different, and at first I didn't like it, but then it kind of grew on me. Especially from the bottom, it looked pretty good from this angle. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. And I'm pretty sure it's been used before. It's just something that I tried for fun. And it didn't turn out horrible, so I figured I'd keep it for now. Alright, so we'll have the door be here, so it needs to be 5 wide for now. Yep, that should be good. Okay, so we want the door to be 5 wide and 3 tall. So, oh, crap, messed up. And just like that, so that'd be the door to into the building, at least one of them. And we need to add in the glass panes for the doors. Ah, messed up. Actually, I didn't mess up there. I got it finally. Okay, there we go. I think that looks a little bit better, actually having a door. But we should probably add another one over here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My swiftness ran out, and I don't have it in my inventory. So many things, I just run out of things. And So I think probably next week, we're probably going to try to start up a couple of new buildings. And maybe even try to work on some of the existing ones. Because this area over here, even though it is developing, you know, a lot of the buildings are only one-sided so far. And what I mean by that is only one side of the building is done. Because mainly what I like to do is I like to get a certain design figured out and then kind of go from there. And as of right now, I mean, all of these are all one-sided. The one over here is started, but not finished, mainly because I kind of get bored. That's probably one of the main things is why I don't finish these. I'll get bored of a certain design and be like, ooh, I have a new idea or something like that. And so I get distracted and then I move on. It's just one of those weird things. Okay. Well, I think we're kind of good for this building so far. So we have, which we don't have any stairs. We'll probably need to add some stairs, probably like over there, and probably more over here in this corner, which obviously I need to finish up this side. Maybe the next building we can work on could be a construction building. That actually might work. Maybe even a hospital. For some reason, this building kind of reminds me of a hospital. And maybe what I could do is make this into a hospital and have a parking garage here connecting it to the building. That way there is parking for everybody who needs it. So that might work. So we actually might do that, see how that turns out. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It is greatly appreciated. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow for another video. And I will see you guys next Tuesday for another episode of Building SouthLake. So bye-bye, everyone, and thank you very much for watching.
Left.
Oh! What was that?
Oh, I waited for that one.
What was
shit!
That? I waited for that. Dude, that could not have been have been any more perfect timing.
No, I agree with you. That was that motherfucker. Seriously, happened 0 times. I played through this level 3 times.
My eyes
never happened once. The time I play it with you, I just eat it.
Oh man, my eyes.
What? They can't see something stupid for that long?
Oh.